Hello and welcome to another Pop-Up PD. This is going to be a short one just to end our week on a high. As before, I am delighted to be joined by Sue. Sue, how are you on this fine Friday?
Hi, John. I'm doing great. I'm excited to share this idea that I have for Pop-Up PD today.
Yeah, and this is particularly cool because I know that it was something that came up as a consequence of a conversation with your own school community. So I won't spoil the surprise.
Yeah.
Without any further ado, I will share your screen and I will disappear into the background momentarily. Okay, Sue?
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah. So I am a new and very proud member of our local PTA. I have a preschooler and kindergartner who are going to school in town. So I had my first PTA meeting yesterday, and we were talking about creating content to share out with the community. And one thing that came up was we have a very high Spanish-speaking population in our town. So we were talking about Halloween parties and the restrictions that we have in order to keep them safe and protect students who have food allergies and so on and so forth. However, everything that we create has to also have a translated version of the messages. So kind of, light bulb, I was like, well, what about Mote? And I know that we just recently introduced Mote QR codes, which I was very excited about, as everyone in the Mote and really education community has been very excited about. But I was curious if you could translate your QR code messages. So in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating, and this is for Halloween, but this could be for birthdays or for other holiday events or school events, whether it's a talent show or a gala fundraiser. If you need to extend a message, whether you are a parent, guardian, PTA member, teacher, administrator, but if you need to extend a message out to the community and you want an option to have it be translated so that all of your students' parents can receive that message, Mote can actually really help here. Traditionally, if we were to put a QR code on here to share a message, I'm going to demonstrate that, and then we'll go through the steps of actually translating that QR code message. So the first message that I have right here is, and this template, we'll share this template too in the link. So if anybody wants to just snag it, it was just a quick design that I was able to modify over in Canva. And then, and I pulled that in. This is on a Google Doc. So this is just an image file, and I just created a table with an orange background here. And this can be printed and shared, or this can be shared digitally with everyone or posted on the website. So this is our message about Halloween parties. Scan the code with your phone. Oh, it should say phone's camera. Oh, yeah, phone or Chromebook camera. Let's get rid of that. And then we have a QR code here that anyone can scan to find out about information for the holiday party. I'm going to demonstrate how that looks here. Okay, so up top on the Mote extension, you'll just simply click, and then I'm going to do the message for the Halloween parade. Hello, parents and guardians. We are going to be having a Halloween parade this year. It will be on October 29th, and we are very excited to extend the invitation to all of you to join us. Due to safety restrictions, if this is outdoors, then everyone is welcome. But unfortunately, if it ends up raining, we will have to move it indoors. Please feel free to reach out to your student's teacher. We look forward to celebrating Halloween. I'm just going to go ahead and hit done. So traditionally, the Mote link will be copied to that clipboard. And of course, we can highlight either images or text on here, and we can embed that link. However, if we click on this button right here to share, we get this QR code shareable link. And that's how you can create your QR code to put onto your doc. So I'm just going to grab that for 1 second, and we'll get out of the extension, and we'll pop that over here. Insert image, upload from computer, and there is our new Mote QR code. Now, this Mote QR code can be scanned with a phone. It can also be scanned with the camera on a Chromebook. So I don't know that many people realize that if you go into your camera on a Chromebook, so if any student has it, any teacher or parent or guardian has it, you can scan QR codes with Chromebook cameras too, which is very exciting. Okay, so we have this these two QR codes. And so now I'm ready to translate this QR code. If I come back up to my extension and I go into my recent Motes right here, This is exactly where I got my QR code. One of the new changes now is that I can actually click on my recent Mote. Hello, parents, and to see my transcription. Now, transcribed Motes are available with Mote Unlimited, as well as with the Mote for Schools plan. And obviously, for a message like this, most parents and guardians may not have Mote installed yet. I'm going to show you what this is going to look like for them. But if the creator has Mote Unlimited, or of course our Mote for Schools Unlimited version, then they'll be able to look through this transcription. So automatically, the landing page for this QR code now will have this transcription. And you can look through and you can make any modifications that you would like to make to that transcription. And then, of course, in Unlimited and in Mote for Schools, we also have the option to translate. So because we have a high Spanish-speaking population, I can translate my transcription into Spanish here. So now my landing page of this QR code content will actually have the translated text that is transcribed from my audio note that I've left up with this QR code. And then I can just simply hit save if this is something that maybe I want to use on a middle school flyer or a high school flyer or a different class flyer. I can hit save as, and I can save this as Parade Spanish. Okay, and then just simply hit save too. And that will just save that into my Mote book, which is like a bank for your audio notes that you record with Mote so that you can access them again. Okay, and then that's it. So I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom of this and hit exit. Okay, now it seems like nothing really has happened here, but I want to show you now what this is going to look like when a parent or guardian clicks on this. So you can see that this is my parade in Spanish that I've titled. If I click on view landing page, this is what our Mote audio note will look like for anyone that scans this Mote QR code on their phone. And you can see that they can listen here. Hello, parents and guardians. They can follow along in Spanish or whatever language I decided to translate into. They can even hit a reply if they wanted to reply to you, and then you can receive their response. If they have any questions, that can be done right here. So because I don't want to have to hold up my phone to show you, I'm just going to drag in what this looks like if they scan with a phone. I actually scanned with an iPhone. So whether you scan with an iPhone or an iPad, this is what it will look like. It will just bring you, if you scan with your camera, right to the Mote website. You can also do this on Android. You don't need an app. You don't need anything special. So all parents and guardians will be able to scan this. And this was the one that I had previously recorded for our treats. Ultimately, this is what it will look like for anyone who needs a message translated to them. You can hear it in English and then read along in Spanish. And there you have it. So we can come on back. And that's the way that you can communicate with parents, regardless of if their main language that they speak at home is English or whatever it is that you teach in your school.
Sue, thank you so much for that. That was such a great share, and I think that one of the things that we can so easily forget, particularly when we're working in schools, is that we focus very understandably on the young people of the school community and the teachers, but it's quite easy to miss that connection with the homes. And just as you say, it's super important for us to be able to engage them as fully and as to make them feel as valued a member of the community as anyone else. I think that's such a wonderful touch there, and to hear that came out of discussion that you had with parents at the school that your children are at, I just think is makes it even better. So really hopeful that, and I'm sure that people will get a lot from that. I think that since the launch of the Mote QR codes, we've seen lots of different ideas. And this is just one of many, but I'm really, really grateful for that, Sue. So thank you very much.
Of course. I'm happy to share.
Yeah. And you did mention that there was going to be a link shared. So what we'll do is we'll make sure after the stream's finished, we will do our best to, as quickly as possible, to post a link to that. So if you want to have a run through of how that was done, then you'll be able to do that too. But yeah, thank you, Sue. Is there anything to add before we wish everyone a happy end of Friday and the weekend to follow?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, I'll finish off by saying, as we're entering into the fall now, we're in the fall and October is upon us. Happy Halloween if you celebrate, but also if you don't celebrate, this is something that you can use again for other holiday parties or just announcements to send out to parents, guardians, community members.
Perfect. Okay, so that brings us to the end of another pop-up PD. Stay tuned because there'll be more coming your way very, very soon. So that's all from me. Thank you very much and goodbye.